New at 5, News Center 7 got a hold of new cruiser camera video showing police chasing a murder suspect in Dayton. News Center 7's John Bedell is live with what he's learned about the victim and what this video shows. John?
Gabrielle, just in the last 40 minutes, the Montgomery County Coroner's Office told us the victim here was 48-year-old Matthew Smith. And this new cruiser cam shows the moments police chased and arrested his accused killer.
Yeah, 340 dispatch, Anna and West 2nd. Continuing north on Anna, JNF 7481, red Ford F-150.
You're on board with Dayton police just before they say William Hefner took off from them. Officers then start chasing Hefner.
The cruiser's taking off, still northbound on Anna.
At one point, it looks like officers think he's ditching the truck and running.
He's bailing out of Richard Tyson.
Then he drives through some bushes, across an alley, and through some grass and keeps driving away from officers. Hefner led police on a chase that went down Hoover, Gunther, and later Gettysburg before he eventually crashed in some grass and officers arrested him. Hefner is facing charges of murder, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and failure to comply in connection with the shooting death of Matthew Smith on a street corner along Center Street on June 1st and that chase. Medics took Smith from the neighborhood near Linden and East 5th Street to the hospital where he later died. As of this afternoon, Hefner has not been indicted in connection with Smith's death, but we'll let you know if that changes. Live in the News Center, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.